Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's another In the OT podcast here for BetUpSportsBlog.com. I am your host, Chad M. Today we're breaking down a little bit of controversy surrounding the U.S. women's soccer team at the Olympics 2012 in London, England. It all surrounds Hope Solo and Brandi Chastain. Chastain, being a broadcaster for the games that the American women's teams are playing, decided to rip lack of defensive coverage they have had so far in the tournament, and Hope Solo has been one person that has not been satisfied with these comments and has decided to go on Twitter criticizing what she had to say. Quote unquote from her Twitter account, "It's too bad we can't have commentators who better represent the game. Lay off commentating about defending and gawking until you get more educated. The game has changed from a decade ago. I feel bad for fans that have to push mute." Ooh, that's a big burn. And then you would think maybe a few days settle down. She apologizes, rescinds what she says. Not a chance. As a matter of fact, she would go back on Twitter, that is Hope Solo, and say, "It's not about what made me unhappy. It's not about one game. I have my beliefs that the best commentators and best analysis should be analyzing come Olympics and come World Cups, and it's only my opinion." Wow, 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 wow. Well, first of all, even though I disagree with the premise of everything that Hope Solo had to say here, I have absolutely no problem with her going out on public record and making these comments. I think it's fantastic that an athlete can call out a broadcaster if they don't believe what they are saying is suitable based on what they believe their team is doing and not doing. Now, from her actual perspective here of her comments, she's absolutely off her rocker, because for her to think that a broadcaster should be biased and should be someone that represents the game better by wanting to say everything positive about the U.S. team is absolutely ludicrous. A broadcaster's job, in particular color analyst, is to be as objective as possible and try to break down things without having bias involved. And if she believes, even though she is American, has an association to the team, that things are not good from a defensive coverage, then so be it. Suck it up. Like you said, it's just your opinion, the way you don't like her as a broadcaster, the same way it's just her opinion, the way you're playing on the soccer field, Hope Solo. So why are you getting so emotional and worked up, caring all that much about what Chastain is saying? And if you don't believe that she's the best broadcaster and best fit for her, to be doing this position here, well, too bad. You're not NBC. You're not one of those networks that are covering the games. You should be focused on what's going on with the field and not all the extracurricular activities in terms of the broadcasters who are going out there and breaking things down. And it's absolutely absurd the way you think that everything they say should be positive and painting the game in a positive limelight for yourself. It's just absolutely absurd. And, if you want to come out here and believe that somebody else should be doing this position here, well, then fine, go ahead and write a letter to the head of sports at NBC. Don't necessarily go after Chastain for that, because she is just doing her job, seeing what she believes is going down on the soccer field. So that's a bit of controversy that's taking place. Like I said, anytime an athlete that wants to come out there and stir the pot and be critical of what a broadcaster had to say, I am all for it. But at the same point in time, that doesn't mean I'm going to agree with it. And in particular in this case here, I think she's completely off her rocker, and I see nothing wrong with what Chastain has done here with her comments. Hopefully, these two get to hash things out. If not, who knows? Maybe let them duke it out or something. I'm sure we'd all want to see it anyways.